Hello everybody. Angie here. I am coming on today to follow through on a project that I have been wanting to do for some time. This is totally 100% inspired by Gayle Agostinelli here on YouTube. I saw a video on her channel good year and a half or so ago, maybe 2 years. It's been some time, and I've been telling myself I've been wanting to do it, but we, as crafters, we always have 3 to 5 projects going at any time. So I've been trying to take on a new outlook on things in 2023. I know we're only 5 days in, but I'm trying to do things a little bit differently, follow through on some things that I've been saying that I want to do, as well as the projects that have been started and not finished. So today was inspired by that as well. I was doing some organizing, and I found a journal that I started and never finished. And it's just adorable as can be, at least I think. I used some fabric, cherry fabric. Look at these little cherries, guys. Isn't that just as cute as can be? And I did a ribbon closure with it. And I just did a regular old junk journal. I just used random pieces. And I got the assembly part done. Well, I guess it goes this way. But I never came back to it for whatever reason. And I thought, you know what? This would be ideal for my very first idea journal. And that is what I saw on Gayle Agostinelli's channel. She had an idea journal where whenever there's just a fun make or something that she has shown, done, or seen, duplicated, she always makes an extra one and puts it in her idea book that she can refer back to at a later time. Because, there's so many cute, adorable projects out there. We can't remember them all. We can't. So I've been wanting to do one of these for a really long time, so I think this would be perfect. It's only got, I think, 10 or 12 pages, and it's only a 2 signature. It's got magazines, scrapbooking paper, just random pages. It's got some pockets, it's got some envelopes, and I thought it'd be perfect for an idea journal. So I thought today we would just kind of doll this up just a little bit and finish it up and get it started for my ideas for 2023. Okay, so what I thought we would start with is I have the book corners, and I thought we'd put those on there. And then I thought we'd put like a little book plate on there and just doll it up just a bit. I found a piece of the scrap that I used on the spine and on the closures, and I thought we'd use that and see what we can come up with. So let's do that together today, guys, okay? I'm going to grab my pliers. So we can put those book corners down. We'll start there. That's quick and easy. And I usually put, I don't know if you guys do, but I usually will stick a little bit of glue in there as well when I clamp them down. How's everybody doing today? Everybody good? Hope everybody's well. I'm good. Like I said, I'm trying to take on some new challenges this year and embrace those. Do some things maybe that I haven't never done, and yeah, just finish up projects. Just a whole bunch of different things. We always say that starting out with the year, but sometimes we're able to get them done and sometimes we're not. But as long as we're mindful of them, I think we're on the right track. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of clamp those down. Because when you clamp them, they tend to spread open a little bit, so I always stick a little bit of glue in there. See how there we go. Yeah, it was meant to be for me to find this journal. It was tucked away in a little corner of, not where I normally put my unfinished projects, of course. So it was definitely meant to be found. But see, doesn't that just really make a project look a little more finished? Because I'm hoping to be able to pull this out frequently as I'm doing my makes and doing different things. And I think I'll probably be going through some old journals and selecting a few of my favorites that I've done or that I've seen and put those in here. So I'll be doing some makes just specifically to put in this idea journal. So if you guys have any ideas, please, unique makes, let me know and I will look into them, and we can make them together and put them in here because I want to get this baby filled up, without a doubt. See, that just alone just really screams that it's finished. Okay, and there is some pages that are right side up, so I just want to make sure. It goes this way. Okay. Once those dry, those will be good. Okay, and then I thought what we'd do is do our little own like a book plate on here. And my thought was, let's see, we're gonna need some scraps. Let me grab my, this is just where I throw all my little bits and pieces of my scraps here. I'm gonna look through here, see what I've got. That might work. That's a good size. Okay, let's see if one of those will work. We're gonna make like a little book plate out of that. That doesn't look, I think this one's sturdier. And these are just cereal boxes, scraps from cereal boxes and food packaging. That one's a little narrow. I think we'll use this one, but I don't think it's cut straight. So let's get those edges cleaned up. And that's 2.5 by 4.5. I think I want to cut that in half. 2.5, so it's half of 2.5, 1 1/4. Okay, we're gonna have 2 pieces. Let's see how this is gonna work out. And then I have my word punch board here. Let's pull that out. And I thought we would do, let's see. We're gonna need the word idea. I'm gonna put idea journal on here. There's an I, E, J, okay, So let me remove these ones out of the way. And I don't know if you're familiar with this. This has been around for a really long time. But you place your words inside the little slots that are provided here. So idea, I, D, E, A. And then you put your, well, I guess we could move it over because my paper isn't that long. And it goes across, this is what, 7 inches in length. Then you just put your, there's little slots right there, little grooves that holds your paper in place. You slide it up until it won't go anymore. And then this is the press. You just push it right down. And hopefully it doesn't get stuck on you. There we go. And I would like it as one, but you can't go further, so I have to do it as 2 separate words. So then we're going to do journal, and it catches all the little cutaway pieces as well if you want to keep those for anything. So J, did I not get an O? Nope, I didn't get my O. It's going to be the last one I grab, of course. Okay, well, where is it? Oh, this is the O. I always mistake that. See that one? That's the O, and I always mistake it for a C. Okay, so J, O, okay. Then I put this one in. And I hope my paper's long enough. Okay, and down we go. Oh, it's been a long time since I've used this on anything other than paper. There we go. Journal. Okay, so then we need to cut those down. So let me trim those up. Looks pretty good there. Get them to both the same size. Okay. And I think we can trim this down. And just so it kind of matches with the fabric, I have my alcohol markers here. I'm going to grab a red. Let's see. I don't know if that's red or pink. Let's take a look. Let's grab one of these scrap pieces. Oh yeah, it's red. Okay. Just go over this. So for some, this may be an idea for you. Okay, you know, just very pretty. And I'm just using this scrap piece of paper to hold it down so it doesn't move on me, so I don't get ink all over my fingers. Okay. Very good. Okay. And then I thought we would, well, I guess I'm going to need another piece of cardboard. Here's another one. And that's not cut straight either. Cut that down. Okay, looks better. And we'll cover that. Grab a little glue here. Thin layer. Isn't that adorable? I just love that fabric. We're just going to make our own little book plate here. A decorative one, fabric one. press down really flat, and there we go. And then I thought we would put this on here. But before we do that, I want to add a little gold. So it will tie in with the book corners. And I'd use a little bit of my gilding flakes on that. And all I'm going to do, and I hope this works, I'm just going to use a little bit of glue that's left over on the brush before it dries here, and I'm just going to dab just the smallest amount around the edges of my word elements. And I'm going to dip it in here. Picked up more other colors than a little bit of gold. Got silver. More gold in there. Okay, and then we'll brush that away. Do the same with the other piece. Just use the gilding flakes can get quite messy. It's almost like using glitter. It just gets everywhere. So I'm trying to keep it contained to the bowl as much as I can. It's so beautiful. I love working with gilding flakes. I just love it. Put a little more glue there. Okay. And if you can keep it contained, it's reusable. Okay, so just salvage and save all the pieces, even though they're small. Try and contain them and keep them, because you can just keep using them and using them until it's all gone. Okay, there's a piece right there. Okay, then once you've got that, you just got to take a stiff brush or a napkin or something and just buff away the excess, and just lightly buff until all the little like sawdust, sandpaper pits are all gone. And you're left with little gold flakes. It's messy, but it's worth it. I love it. Okay, good enough. I need to center that on there. And I think we could get away with doing art glitter glue for that. It's so nice. I thought I was going to have to just actually make a journal for my idea journal. Like I said, it was just meant to be, because I had forgotten I had made this journal. Get that somewhat centered and straight. Okay, I'm going to move this because it's got flakes all over it. Okay. How pretty. We've got ourselves an instant book plate, guys. What do you think? I wouldn't mind putting some little gold corners on there if I had some, but those are too wide and too thick. See how thin that is? I'd put some on that as well. Okay, I'm going to clean up my fingers a little bit so I don't get this all over the rest of the journal. Okay, and get it right side up. That'll go right there. Okay, so I'm going to tie this closed so it doesn't pop open on me while I'm gluing it. So let me just put this in my lap so I can tie it closed. Okay. And then I'm going to glue that down on there. Actually, I'm going to use a little bit of this wet glue as well as our glitter glue. I'm going to put both. Because this is just PVC glue, just watered down. That's all this is. Okay. And I'll use our glitter glue around the outer edges. Okay. Spread that also a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to hold this up so I can try and get it straight. Looks pretty good. And down we go. All right, guys, that is, yay, my idea journal for 2023. Finally, I've got it started. Finally. And I think it's adorable. I've got a 1-inch spine. It is a big one, actually. It is, let's see, almost 7 inches in width by 9.5 in length. And on this book I used, it was an old ledger book, just had old vintage ledger pages in it, and I used up all those, so I kept the cover. And I just love the color on that, like the marbling and the, I don't know what you really want to call it, but it was a good size, so I'm glad I held on to it. Okay, but it had a smaller spine, so I separated it, expanded the spine to 1 inch. I think it had about a 1/2 inch spine because it was just a ledger book. Yeah, And I put a fabric cover on the inside and on the outside. And then I had some of these cut off pieces, and I just overlaid those, stitched them, put a nice little stitching around those, and made a closure for that. I brought the fabric into the inside, and yeah, got a cute, cute, cute little journal. 2 signatures, so that'll hold some good ideas. That'll at least get me through maybe the first part of the year, and then I'll decide how quickly it gets filled up, what I need to go to next. But that's a good start. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys like the make. If you guys have any ideas, please send them my way. We can do a make together on film, and then I will put one in my idea journal. Alrighty, that's all I've got for you today, guys. Thank you so very much for spending time with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I would love it if you hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave me a comment, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.